evening and welcome to this edition of the Evening News for today, Saturday, December 24, 2022. I am Jemima Holmes. Thank you for tuning in. In the headlines tonight, Presidential Guard injured in State House attack promoted, drunk driver arrested after toddler dies, 2 other children injured in BERBICE accident, inmate found dead in cell at TIMEHRI prison, President Ali lauds Cuba's huge contributions to development of Guyana, and Christmas at State House with First Lady ARYA. Now for the news in detail. We begin tonight's newscast by telling you that the Presidential Guard, who was stabbed 5 times by a Nigerian national during last week at State House, has been promoted. Officer Tilon Pereira was this morning promoted to the rank of corporal. He received his new stripe from Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, President Dr. Irfan Ali, while in his hospital bed. President Ali, along with the acting police commissioner Clifton Hicken, visited the injured rank at the hospital to promote him. The head of state again praised the rank for his bravery and courage. And Corporal Pereira, on the other hand, told the president he is eager to return to work. On Thursday last, 25-year-old Nigerian Bethel Ikena Chinzi was shot thrice by Presidential Guards after he attempted to invade State House. During the attack, Pereira was stabbed 5 times about his body. The suspect, who had been receiving treatment as well, was taken off the ventilator on Tuesday and has been interrogated by investigators. However, the Guyana Police Force has not released any information on the outcome of that interrogation. The force had previously indicated that it was working with Interpol to get information on the suspect. A 2-year-old girl is now dead and 2 other children injured following an accident that occurred on Friday afternoon at Cumberland in East Kanji Region 6. Our BERBICE correspondent Andrew Carmichael reports that the driver of the motor car involved in the accident, who is a female fire service officer, was reportedly intoxicated at the time of the crash. Here are the details.
Dead is 2-year-old Jasmine Ross of Angais Avenue, New Amsterdam, BERBICE. The crash occurred at Cumberland East Village at about 15 hours on Friday and involved a car and a motorcyclist. Reports are that a motor car, PGG 278, was proceeding north at a fast rate of speed when the driver lost control of the vehicle and skidded into the eastern lane and collided with the motorcycle, which was heading in the opposite direction. As a result of the impact, the motorcyclist, 29-year-old Marley Ross, and the toddler were both flung into the air and fell onto the parapet where they received injuries. The car skidded further and ended up onto the eastern grass parapet and collided with a bridge before crashing into a fence. As a result of the impact, the driver and all 4 occupants, all children, received injuries. The car was being driven by Chandani Mohabir, a firewoman attached to the New Amsterdam Fire Service and of East Canefield Settlement, East Kanji. The injured persons were taken to the New Amsterdam Hospital, where the toddler was pronounced dead on arrival. Her father, along with 5-year-old Javier Blair and 11-year-old Shivani Laundry, who were both in the car, were treated and transferred to the Georgetown Hospital for further care. The mother of the 2-year-old infant, Jamaica Carmichael, said that the child's father had taken her for a ride.
He puts you on the motorbike and he carries you. I call his phone because I said like he's taking too long with you. And then I hear a noise making outside. And a little bike come and say, my daughter just reached in an accident. So I run out and I start running. I start running out and I go to the hospital. I stay down there, nobody want allow me to go in all the time. And then they finally allow me to go in. When I go in, it's my daughter. That's it so far, that's all I know.
According to the 29-year-old mother, there seemed to be no external injuries on the body of the 2-year-old.
She got a scrape somewhere around here. And she got deep kind of cut. But when I put my hand to her head, this way my hand come out with a set of blood. So it gotta be your head. She's only go to the... If you tell her she ain't going with it, she cries, she holler. And he got argue because he don't want going out, he don't want to stay home. He don't want to left you home and he going out, he want to go with you all the time.
Carmichael said Ross worked in the interior and had only a few days before come out for the holidays. Meanwhile, the 29-year-old female driver was arrested and placed in custody where she failed a breath alcohol test. For the Evening News, Andrew Carmichael.
An inmate at the TIMEHRI prison died by suspected suicide in his cell, according to the Guyana Prison Service. Dead is 24-year-old Martinez Rajas, a Venezuelan national who has, since April 28, been on remand for possession of stolen articles. Rajas was found unresponsive during a security check at about 5:20 hours this morning, Saturday, December 24. Following the discovery, a nurse on duty was immediately summoned and she confirmed that the inmate was unresponsive. The police were alerted and the body was escorted to the Diamond Diagnostic Center, where Rajas was pronounced dead by a doctor. According to the Director of Prisons, Nicolon Elliott, an investigation is currently being conducted by the police and prison authorities. You will now hear that President Dr. Irfan Ali has praised the strong friendship between Guyana and Cuba, noting that the Spanish-speaking nation has made huge contributions to the development of Guyana and its people, especially in the area of healthcare. More in this report.
President Dr. Irfan Ali made these remarks at a reception held on Thursday evening to commemorate the 50th anniversary of the establishment of bilateral relations between Guyana and Cuba. There was a small gathering at the Pegasus Suites and Corporate Center in Georgetown, where the event was held. But according to the head of state, the presence of the small crowd is in no way reflective of the huge contributions Cuba has made to the development of Guyana, especially with the training of professionals in the medical and engineering fields.
Cuba, indeed, has played an integral part and continue to play an integral part in the transformation of our healthcare sector. When we think about our healthcare system and the thousands of doctors and nurses that benefited from training in Cuba, when we think about our engineering system, when we think about the medical brigades that came to support our health sector, when we think about the selfless sacrifice of sharing, even when Cuba itself had limited resources. It tells us about the people who are committed to the cause of humanity, a people who are committed to the upliftment of humanity, a people who are committed to ensuring that they do their bit in making the world a better place.
According to President Ali, Guyana will continue to maintain its strong, solid, respectful, and dignified relationship with Cuba.
Our relationship with Cuba is based on shared goals and aspirations for our people. It is based on certain values and principles. So today, as we celebrate 50 years of strong friendship, on behalf of the government and people of Guyana, I wish the President, government, and people of Cuba the best of health, prosperity, and success. And I wish to reassure the Cuban people that in Guyana lies a true, faithful, and strong friend.
Guyana and Cuba established diplomatic relations on December 8, 1972. A commemorative stamp to mark the celebration of the 50th anniversary of diplomatic relations between the two nations was also unveiled at the reception. Cuba's ambassador to Guyana, Narciso Socorro, thanked the Guyana government for commemorating the bilateral relationship with the issuance of the stamp, which displays the respective national symbols of both nations. He noted that the cooperation between the two countries over the years has laid a solid ground for further progress. Reporting for the Evening News, Vanu Malakchand.
Coming up on the other side of the break, Christmas at State House with First Lady ARYA Ali. Please stay tuned.
This Christmas, give the gift of life by protecting your loved ones against vaccine-preventable diseases. The Ministry of Health's nightly vaccination campaign continues throughout December at the Ministry of Health tarmac up to 7 p.m., Mondays to Saturdays. Administration of the HPV vaccine for children begins from 9 years old. So come out, adults, and bring your children to get vaccinated against HPV. But that's not all. Since it's a season of giving, we are gifting back to school supplies to children receiving HPV and COVID-19 vaccines throughout December. Adults, gifts for you too when you are vaccinated at the Ministry of Health, Brickdam, on December 25th, 26th, and 31st from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. For more information, contact us at 226-8171 or 226-3103. Vaccinate what you create. A message from the Ministry of Health and UNICEF.
Happy holidays from Superbet. We would like to extend the best wishes to you and your family. We're thankful for the tremendous support for the last 10 years and we wish you a successful 2023. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year from the management and staff of Superbet.
Optic offers great patient care that is tailored for my entire family.
At Optic, a wide selection of affordable optical frames and optical services are available to fit your budget.
At Optic, my family is provided with comprehensive eye examination and access to their ophthalmology services, all under one roof.
Optic takes pride in delivering exceptional customer service and a unique experience to you, our customers.
Optic Vision Care is a company that is Guyanese born and grown that will help you take care of your precious eyes.
The Government of India is pleased to announce today that His Excellency Dr. Mohammad Irfan Ali, President of the Cooperative Republic of Guyana, will be the chief guest at the 17th Pravasi Bharatiya Divas Convention.
The Government of India has been holding the Pravasi Bharatiya Divas (PBD) convention every year in the month of January to recognize the contribution of Indian diaspora in the growth and development of India. The occasion is also a time for the PIOs to find and connect to their roots in the land of their forefathers. The forthcoming 17th PBD convention is being held in the city of Indore in the state of Madhya Pradesh in India from the 8th to the 10th of January 2023. All members of Indian diaspora are requested to visit the website. Special discounts are available for a group of 10 persons or more. For group discount, please register as a group on the website. High Commission of India may be contacted for further queries, if any, by email or phone.
This Christmas, give the gift of life by protecting your loved ones against vaccine-preventable diseases. The Ministry of Health's nightly vaccination campaign continues throughout December at the Ministry of Health tarmac up to 7 p.m., Mondays to Saturdays. Administration of the HPV vaccine for children begins from 9 years old. So come out, adults, and bring your children to get vaccinated against HPV. But that's not all. Since it's a season of giving, we are gifting back to school supplies to children receiving HPV and COVID-19 vaccines throughout December. Adults, gifts for you too when you are vaccinated at the Ministry of Health, Brickdam, on December 25th, 26th, and 31st from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. For more information, contact us at 226-8171 or 226-3103. Vaccinate what you create. A message from the Ministry of Health and UNICEF.
Welcome back. You're watching the Evening News. The Finance Ministry on Friday disclosed that the recently announced 8% salary increase for all public servants and the one-month bonus for joint services have been paid, and more than 52,000 employees in the public sector have benefited. Here is Rupasine Ryan with the details.
Senior Minister with responsibility for finance Dr. Rashni Singh shared in a statement that the increases were paid out in time for the Christmas season to eligible persons, together with the retroactive amounts on the designated payday. A statement from the ministry detailed that more than 52,000 public servants, teachers, members of the disciplined services, and government pensioners received their 2022 salary increases in the last week, representing payment of the 8% retroactive increase announced by President Ali, along with the substantive December salaries and pensions. The ministry also ensured that members of the disciplined services received the one-month tax-free bonus on Friday, just in time for Christmas. This bonus was announced by the president on Wednesday last and has placed over $1.3 billion in the hands of members of the disciplined services. In addition to the 8% salary increase received, members of the disciplined services and health workers would also receive salary adjustments in January 2023. This will see some $1.5 billion benefiting over 5,000 healthcare professionals, while an estimated 8,000 members of the disciplined services would benefit from their salary adjustments, which would increase their disposable incomes by over $1 billion annually. President Dr. Irfan Ali has already reassured that other categories of public servants, such as teachers, will similarly receive salary adjustments in the near future. Rupa Sinarain, The Evening News.
We now tell you that the Guyana government is aiming to introduce laws in the new year to better govern electronic transactions and payments. Find out more in this report.
This was revealed by Attorney General Anil Nandal, who noted that the government will introduce the e-transaction and e-payment bills in the National Assembly next year to allow citizens to make payments via their debit and credit cards in a more secure and comfortable environment.
E-transaction, e-payment bills are two pieces of legislation that will also come on stream 2023. This is where we are going to introduce and allow for the use of plastic in public institutions. Payments, we have to move in that direction. Dispense with money and so on, and use cards in the public sector. So you go to the registry, you go to file your transport, etc. You can use credit cards now. Well, we are moving in that direction.
The introduction of these bills will support government's drive to make the public administrative system more efficient so that business can be done swiftly. This will be complemented by the single window system, for which legislation has already been presented to the National Assembly.
This piece of legislation is of crucial importance in modernizing and making efficient administration and to rid the public infrastructure and the public administrative structure of unwanted bureaucracy. This bill, single window, is to achieve that process. It is to dispense with all the red tapes, dispense with all the delays, dispense with maladministration, dispense with bribery and corruption.
Nandal explained that if a document is sent to a specific agency and is not completed within the given time frame, it will automatically be considered as approved.
This bill has a mechanism that when it goes to a particular office, if it stays there within a particular time frame and it is not dealt with by that particular agency, it is deemed to be granted. Whatever that agency had to do, the law says it will be presumed that it was granted and the application moves on. It's a very powerful system, and hopefully it will bring great efficiency into the public administration so that we can get to do business quickly and swiftly in Guyana.
Reporting for the Evening News, Vanu Manakchand.
In this special report, Davina Samaru and our cameraman Paul Vanfield recently visited State House to have a chat with First Lady ARYA Ali on the special Christmas traditions she has been observing with President Dr. Irfan Ali and their son Zaid. Let's have a look at how the first family spends Christmas at State House.
Hey Madam First Lady, thanks for having us.
Hi Divina and welcome to State House.
Okay, great. So can you tell us on a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you like Christmas?
11. Who doesn't love Christmas?
What is your favorite Christmas movie?
All of the Home Alones.
And what is your favorite Christmas song?
Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell, rock.
Okay, what are some of the traditions that you've added to those that already existed at State House?
Well, we've had quite a few. So far we've had a festive house. I mean, as you can see, we have multiple trees. We've hosted a lot of events. The first, we had the Christmas village. Well, as you know, the president said this is a people's house. So we've hosted so far the orphanages. Soon we'll host some persons with disabilities. And then I think he has planned to host the joint services.
And what was your first Christmas at State House like?
Well, it was pretty new. I mean, it was just 4 months into the role. And I was kind of adjusting to public life. Yeah, but I think I've coped well so far.
And what are some of the activities that the first family would engage in during the holidays?
Well, as I mentioned, we've had the hosting of all the groups, and we also did the Christmas village. I don't know.
In terms of intimately, like you guys as a family, the Alis as a family, on Christmas morning.
Well, Christmas morning is not the typical Christmas morning at State House. I know a lot of people tend to have their Christmas breakfast, hot pepper pot, hot bread. But unfortunately, I do have to spend time with the kids, the newborns at the Georgetown Public Hospital every morning, where we deliver newborn hampers for our newborn babies in the maternity ward.
Okay, and what's your favorite Christmas meal to prepare?
Can we restructure that question? Can we ask, what is the favorite meal I love to eat?
Sure, what is it?
So, of course, our traditional pepper pots and bread and homemade bread. Yeah, but we're lucky enough to have it sent over from the army. So yeah, and that's delicious.
Does Zaid believe in Santa Claus?
Zaid believes in Santa Claus, but for some strange reason, he's scared of Santa Claus. So last time we had him running about, he was creeping away from Santa, but I hope this year it's different.
Okay, and what is your best Christmas memory from childhood to now?
Oh my God, that fresh scent of vinyl, or what we usually call vanilla. I remember my mom having us lay vanilla the night before Christmas, because she wants the house so fresh on Christmas morning. Of course, you have to do that last brushing out. You know, you usually say do the last brush out and the last mopping out. Yeah, but that is it. The preparations for Christmas morning.
Okay, great. And what is your Christmas wish this year?
My Christmas wish this year is for us as a country, as Guyana, to be unified. I wish and hope and pray that we all can live in peace, harmony, love, and for a prosperous 2023.
And what would you say is your New Year's resolution?
Of course, to lose weight. I mean, yeah, but don't we all want to join the gym in January? But yeah, so that is it for me.
Okay, great. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, and season's greetings, and enjoy your holidays.
We'll now take a look at the bridge reports.
The Demerara Harbour Bridge will be closed to vehicular traffic on Sunday, December 25th, 2022 at 4 hours 30 and on Monday, December 26th, 2022 at 6 hours 45 for a period of 1.5 hours each. Meanwhile, the BERBICE River Bridge is expected to be closed at 5 hours 45 on Sunday, December 25th, 2022 at 6 hours 30 on Monday, December 26th, 2022 also for a period of 1.5 hours each.
We're Ramadan, our KFC Goodwill champions. This and more coming up in the Sportcast, sponsored by MacCorp.
This Christmas, give the gift of life by protecting your loved ones against vaccine-preventable diseases. The Ministry of Health's nightly vaccination campaign continues throughout December at the Ministry of Health tarmac up to 7 p.m. Mondays to Saturdays. Administration of the HPV vaccine for children begins from 9 years old. So come out, adults, and bring your children to get vaccinated against HPV. But that's not all. Since it's a season of giving, we are gifting back to school supplies to children receiving HPV and COVID-19 vaccines throughout December. Adults, gifts for you too when you are vaccinated at the Ministry of Health, Brickdam, on December 25th, 26th, and 31st from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. For more information, contact us at 226-8171 or 226-3103. Vaccinate what you create. A message from the Ministry of Health and UNICEF.
Ocho. 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 Organic Ocho candy. What's inside counts.
The Government of India is pleased to announce today that His Excellency Dr. Mohammad Irfan Ali, President of the Cooperative Republic of Guyana, will be the chief guest at the 17th Pravasi Bharatiya Divas Convention.
The Government of India has been holding the Pravasi Bharatiya Divas (PBD) convention every year in the month of January to recognize the contribution of Indian diaspora in the growth and development of India. The occasion is also a time for the PIOs to find and connect to their roots in the land of their forefathers. The forthcoming 17th PBD convention is being held in the city of Indore in the state of Madhya Pradesh in India from the 8th to the 10th of January 2023. All members of Indian diaspora are requested to visit the website. Special discounts are available for a group of 10 persons or more. For group discount, please register as a group on the website. High Commission of India may be contacted for further queries, if any, by email or phone.
Gold mining can be expensive if you don't have the right tools. Mining requires engines that can pump high volumes of water and slurry, the most tried and tested of which are Doots engines. Doots engines are among the most reliable in the world. Where can you get them? At your #1 industrial solutions provider, Sylvies. We have them in 2 to 6 cylinders, ranging from 23 horsepower to 80 horsepower. Most miners use Doots engines because they're lightweight, use less fuel, and require less maintenance because they are air-cooled. So what are you waiting for? If you can't make it to our 31 High and Hatfield Streets, Georgetown location, we can deliver. Give us a call on 227-6226 or WhatsApp us on 37755 or visit our website sylviesonline.com. Sylvies Industrial Solution, proudly serving Guyana for over 4 decades.
This Christmas, give the gift of life by protecting your loved ones against vaccine-preventable diseases. The Ministry of Health's nightly vaccination campaign continues throughout December at the Ministry of Health tarmac up to 7 p.m. Mondays to Saturdays. Administration of the HPV vaccine for children begins from 9 years old. So come out, adults, and bring your children to get vaccinated against HPV. But that's not all. Since it's a season of giving, we are gifting back to school supplies to children receiving HPV and COVID-19 vaccines throughout December. Adults, gifts for you too when you are vaccinated at the Ministry of Health, Brickdam, on December 25th, 26th, and 31st from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. For more information, contact us at 226-8171 or 226-3103. Vaccinate what you create. A message from the Ministry of Health and UNICEF.